Imagine a place in the darkness of the web where suffering is a paid spectacle. Would you dare to enter? Today we explore the red rooms, those deep abysses of the dark web, where the line between reality and imagination becomes terrifyingly blurred. But are they just urban legends or reflections of our worst fears? Could something so dark exist in the digital world that we can't fully comprehend it? The mere idea that someone, somewhere in the world, might be watching a live stream of torture and death from the comfort of their home is enough to spark nightmares in anyone's mind. And the most disturbing thought, what if they already are? The Demon of Rosemont, Master of the Red Rooms. One name that echoes through these digital whispers is Ludovic Chevalier, also known as the Demon of Rosemont. In this character, evil intertwines with the surgical precision of control. It is said that Chevalier is the architect of one of the most horrific red rooms on the dark web, a place where pain is not just physical, but psychological. His mastery lies not only in inflicting harm, but in orchestrating suffering in a methodical and calculated manner, making each scene a devastating spectacle that scars both the victim and the viewer. The possibility that someone like this walks among us, hidden behind the anonymity that technology offers, is a thought that disturbs even the most skeptical. After all, the darkness of the dark web is a place where the unimaginable can become reality. Red rooms, fantasy or reality? The existence of red rooms is a highly debated topic on the dark web. Some claim they are just rumors, morbid tales created to scare the curious, while others insist they are very real, hidden beneath layers of encryption and cryptocurrency. These live streams of torture and death would be available to those willing to pay a fortune in Bitcoin for the privilege of watching. What is certain is that the concept of red rooms has captured the imagination and fears of thousands of people in clandestine forums. For some, it is just a modern fable that reflects our darkest fears about technology and digital anonymity. For others, it is a terrifying fact happening as we speak, a digital horror circus where human suffering is the main show. Human curiosity has always been a double-edged sword. It drives us to explore the unknown, but also leads us to places we may never have wanted to discover. Red rooms, real or not, are a reflection of that destructive impulse that pushes us to peer into the abyss, only to find that the abyss is also staring back at us. Luca Magnotta, The Line Between Real and Imaginary. While red rooms may be considered an urban legend, there are cases that make us doubt how clear the line is between fantasy and reality. One such case is that of Luca Magnotta, a Canadian killer who brought brutality to the screen, broadcasting his crime to the world through the internet. In 2012, Magnotta posted a video titled Lunatic One Ice Pick, footage so graphic and disturbing that at first many thought it was fiction. But soon the horrifying truth was revealed. The video depicted the real murder of Jun Lin, a Chinese student lured to Magnotta's apartment in Montreal. There he was stabbed with an ice pick, dismembered, and subjected to acts of necrophilia. All of this was recorded and shared on dark websites like bestgore.com, known for hosting extremely disturbing and graphic content. Magnotta's case not only shocked the world with its brutality, but also highlighted the dangers of the darkest corners of the internet. Places where censorship is non-existent and the most heinous acts can be shared without immediate repercussions. The broadcast of his crime was the culmination of a trajectory of evil that Magnotta had begun long before, with videos of animal abuse that, despite activists' efforts to stop him, failed to prevent his escalation to murder. The darkness of human curiosity. Why are we fascinated by red rooms? The allure of red rooms goes beyond simple curiosity. It is a chilling reflection of emotional desensitization and morbid voyeurism. When some people witness acts of extreme violence, something breaks inside them. Reality becomes distorted, and their empathetic response shuts down. It's as if, with each brutal image, their capacity to feel what the victim is suffering erodes a little more. And then there's the darker side, what some psychologists call digital sadism. It's not just about watching, it's about enjoying others' pain, feeling power while witnessing how others suffer, all without the physical consequences of real-life violence. This behavior is deeply connected to what is known as the dark triad of personality: narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Together, these traits form a dangerous combination. People with no empathy, fascinated by cruelty and control. The most disturbing part? These individuals aren't lurking in the shadows. They could be behind a screen, watching, without us ever knowing, and perhaps wondering, how far can their thirst for power over human suffering go? Final advice. Some doors are better left closed. In the digital age, the technology that connects us can also expose us to our worst fears. Unfortunately, there will always be someone willing to exploit that darkness for their own gain. As Luca Magnotta demonstrated, human suffering can become a spectacle for those seeking notoriety or simply the pleasure of watching chaos. And while we don't have definitive proof of the existence of red rooms, their mere mention is enough to sow fear and curiosity in equal measure. So here's the final piece of advice. Stay away from what you shouldn't see. The temptation to uncover the forbidden can be powerful, but not everything hidden in the depths of the web is meant to be unearthed. Some doors are better left closed because you never know what horrors might be waiting on the other side. The story of red rooms teaches us a terrifying truth. In the digital age, dehumanization is just a click away. And in this world where digital shadows grow longer, there will always be someone lurking, waiting for their chance to turn suffering into a spectacle. How many more, like Magnotta, are waiting for their opportunity? How many more are willing to turn murder into entertainment? Remember to subscribe to our channel to keep exploring the unknown and disturbing sides of the dark web. Give it a like, click the bell, and let us know in the comments what other dark mysteries you'd like us to investigate.